All right, you guys. So today I want to talk to you about why you need one creative habit. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I need one, man. I don't know. I don't. And what I really want to talk to you in this video about is two things. So number one, the creative habit is something that will really help you outside of work and in work as well. And I'll tell you why, because you finally have something you can enjoy doing that isn't work related necessarily, right? So you can develop this hobby or this skill or a talent outside of work and just do it for pure enjoyment for yourself, right? And it might be something that you can make more of later, but that's actually the second part of this that I want to talk to you about. And it doesn't necessarily matter if it's creative or not, but developing like a hobby or a skill or something that you like doing outside of work is going to be really helpful for your mental health. So you can keep your mind off of that and develop that area as well. Sometimes it's simply the gym, right? And there's an important point to bring up here. So I think that there are a number of people who develop a skill and then they start to monetize it, right? And sometimes that's online, like sales or copywriting or whatever, right? And then sometimes it's other things, right? Like we were just talking about the gym. So like a personal trainer, like oh, you would think like I really like going to the gym. I'm getting good at it. Getting good at like making a meal plan, sticking to it, counting calories, making sure that you get all the correct workouts in the form, so you can start teaching other people. You have to ask yourself though, like if that's something that you really truly want to do, because asking yourself that first is going to be really helpful. Like you could think, oh, maybe I should just monetize this because I can do it or I'm good at it, right? It might though. Some people find that they've taken the fun or the enjoyment, like the relaxation out of that process when they start to monetize it, when it becomes attached to like their work or their job or career, right? So that's important to ask yourself if you want to tie that thing you were doing for fun to get your mind off of work into money now. I think that's super important. And I mean, part of the reason I say that is, I still do it. But for example, like, I learned guitar growing up, started playing in bands. Eventually, I actually started writing music. And then I started writing music for video games. So I would actually work for video game developers writing music, like the soundtracks to their games, right? And I really enjoy it at the same time as it being a little bit of a point of stress for me, because it became like a situation where I tied it to work, and it was like, I was working on like advertising myself as that. I was networking, working on developing relationships and being able to help new game developers create the game that they wanted and make it sound the way they wanted, with the music. And I was just tying it to money, right? And I started purely out of enjoyment. Like I just loved writing music. Go back even farther, I just loved playing in bands. I just loved playing guitar and learning songs that I liked. So sometimes you have to go back to the reason that you started, right? Like just out of pure enjoyment, and bring yourself into that zone too. And to loop this back around and tie this video in a bow, right? So the reason that I think you personally need one creative habit that maybe you don't monetize is because you can really enter that state of play, right? Like being productive and creative in that play, whether you're learning to, I don't know, like create pottery or some kind of art, music, painting. Maybe you write, like maybe you just want to write like books, or just some people enjoy like copywriting, and it's more like technical rather than like fictional writing. But actually, like, the whole point of this is you doing something that you enjoy that's outside of work, and then it brings you that extra level of satisfaction in your life. Like, oh man, I'm trying this thing. Like, basically, it's bringing you back to your inner child. Like, it's like being a kid again, because you would always try things, new things. And again, it doesn't have to be an art thing, right? But kids are more open to trying things and being creative with their life. Like, oh, that sport seems cool. Let me go try that. Or, this place seems cool. Let's go over there. Or, oh, my friend, like I heard that he was doing Muay Thai, boxing, right? Or some kind of martial art. Like, let me give that a shot. Like, I think for everyone, no matter how old, bringing back that sense of play into your life and that inner child is going to bring that sense of joy, and you can satisfy that because your inner child is always with you, right? And then usually they show up when you least expect it, like in a hard time, and you have to basically be like, I know you're here trying to help me, like maybe like an emotional situation, and you just have to like soothe them, basically be like, I got this, don't worry. And also like becoming friends with your inner child, like in this situation, right? Because you're always gonna wish that you had that thing that you enjoy doing outside of work, sort of developing your brain and growing and being creative, whether it is art or boxing, right? Or like martial arts, or a kind of sport, right? Like like a lot of adults get into different sort of sports, like football, like they'll just do like more like casual football games together, or volleyball, or like frisbee golf, or like all these sorts of things. So just find something that you're passionate about so you can enjoy it. And really, really, I want you to think hard about if for some reason it starts leading down a path of you maybe being able to monetize it. Really think hard about if you want to do that. And if you can separate the two, like still really enjoy it and have it tied to money. Because if you can, then keep doing that. Although some people, it might become a point of stress because it's like they've now made it like their job, right? But if you can separate the two, either never tie it together, or if you can separate the two and really enjoy either way, I think that's really going to help you. I know this video is a little bit tangential, but I really want to make this point for you because it brings so much fulfillment into your life if you're able to tap into that childlike curiosity, no matter how old you are, right? It's a funny way of saying it, but like your brain really enjoys it, and you're going to get a lot of sense of satisfaction and overall fulfillment in your life. So, done with the tangent here. I really hope this maybe brings out some ideas of what you can start doing just to enjoy yourself outside of work. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I really hope this helps, and you got this, bro.